Hi, my name is Martin Flood. I'm VP Special Projects at GeoQ. I want to take just a couple of minutes to talk to you about automatic ground classification in LP360 Drone and the new feature we've added where you can do your ground classification in LP360 Cloud. And we've also added some more advanced features to the ground classification to do some more rigorous detection of edges of your project and so forth. You can go to the Cloud tab on your Cloud ribbon in LP360 Drone, and this will let you access your LP360 online account, standard account that all LP360 users have. And if you've purchased an LP360 Cloud package, you'll be able to access as well. You can upload and download data here. That's pretty straightforward. But more interestingly, if I come in here and click on my folders button, it'll take me to my LP360 Cloud account. This is a shared account, area where I can share multiple data sets with my colleagues, within my organization, within my company, or even share externally to customers and so forth. What I want to talk about, though, of course, is ground classification. So in LP360 Cloud, you're going to have a set of folders where you can upload and store and organize your data. So for instance, here I've got one, we've got some sample data by each of our systems. And from here, you can, as I mentioned, you can share the data. It's a good cataloging and data system as well. We also notice we now have ground classification available in the cloud. So once I have my data uploaded, I can come over here. I have the little job board, little clipboard to start the new task. And it'll let you run processing tasks. Ground classification is our first, but we'll be adding more over time here. I simply set up my job. We've tried to make our automatic ground classification in the cloud very simple because we understand that users here typically are looking for as close to a one-button solution as possible. You just want to upload your LAS data, get a high-quality ground surface back. And I do have some parameters we do ask you to set, but the defaults are usually pretty good. Generally just need to tell us, is the terrain that you're trying to classify flat, sloped, or really sloped, mountainous, and does it have some structures? So is it natural or is it urban? Would you have some buildings, not necessarily that you're at an urban core. And then the thickness or the fuzziness of your point cloud, because there are different classes of LiDAR out there, different sensors, and it does impact the ground classification based on how noisy your data is. And then a max building size and max terrain slope, pretty self-explanatory parameters. I go ahead, we give me a little summary of that, and I go ahead, click process, and it'll submit that job to our ground classification engine in the cloud. I won't run it here, of course, but basically, you'll get an email because you're in your LP360, I'm like, I get an email when that ground classification is finished, and then you'll just be able to come back. Currently, you come back into LP360 Cloud, you get that classified layer and just use the download capabilities. So for instance, here's some Wingtra data that's been classified. I can just come in here. So I've come into this folder, I've got some data that I want to download. I can just select that. I can come up here and I can download it directly to my workstation. In the next release, we're adding the capability, we're adding a basic download button. So you just download your ground classified results directly back into your LP360 session. And then you're working with a ground classified data set exactly as if you'd done it on your desktop. One of the nice advantages of doing it this way is that that's going to offload your workstation, your desktop. Ground classification is computationally intensive. It takes some computer power to do it. So by using the cloud version, I'm able to keep working in LP360, doing additional cycle processing or any value add work that I want to do. And I'm getting the same rigorous kind of classification at the end. So that's essentially the basics of cloud classification, of doing your automatic ground classification to LP360 Cloud. If you want more information, feel free to reach out to us. Contact sales@LP360.com. Be more than happy to help you get set up with that or talk you through some of the advantages. Thanks very much.